Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 8 of this NHL 25 Nashville Predators franchise mode here on my channel. If you enjoy this one, make sure to go down below, drop a like, subscribe, and respond to the comments I have pinned to get featured in the next one, just like these people. So let's get into it. So guys, in the last episode, I left you with 3 comments again, or 3 questions again, as far as 1, how should we change our lineup as we start off this season, or this first season with rookie mode, or the rookie mode group of young guys we have? 2, when should we fire our coach to get a better system fit? And 3, what else is left for this team to go and pick at the draft in 2028? We have most of our pieces in place at this point, but we are just waiting for the team to develop. Respond to get featured. So Annex said, let Brunette go and sign some depth veterans, at least to help the rookies from the bench, if not within the lineup. And then he said, asterisk, don't forget to sign some players to reach the minimum salary cap. And he said, also challenge every rookie to win the Calder so they can level up to franchise. So I didn't actually know that that was an option, but we will go and try that here in just a minute. Oh, and GM Nige's here. As you can see his tail. The next comment came from Braden Cream saying, 1, I don't think you should change the lineup, just let the rookies and young guys take over the team. 2, I think you should fire Brunette right away. This would improve chemistry and make the team better overall. And he said 3, maybe try to get some steals in the draft. And then he left a question asking about how we record with the webcam and the Xbox and all that stuff, so I responded to that. So Rixie Tange said, I think you should start with rookie mode like the Sharks with Celebrating and Smith. You need to fire the coach to get a better one. And for the draft, just take the best prospects you can get to get some exchange value. And he said in quotation or in brackets, your drafts are insane. 5 elites is crazy. Great video. So thank you, Rixie. And then the Real Divinity said, 1, I say rookie mode time. Gotta go throw the rookies to the Sabertooth den or into the Sabertooth den. 2, he said fire the head coach if you think he's not a good fit for the young core, unless you're going to make some scheme fit changes with the players. And then 3, the last pieces are already within the system, but it wouldn't hurt to grab some more draft steals in the upcoming drafts for 2029, 2030, since you are waiting on some of those players who could jump up in overall potential. And he said also, another great video. It was nice to see GM Nigel make it into the video, but not when he was using your leg as a scratching post ball. Go, Preds, go. Awesome comment, Real Divinity. And then finally, Annex said, for future reference, Rasu is a lefty that shoots right. You might want to change his role to right D or lefty right D, or whatever. I prefer my defensive defensemen to play their handedness side, to be honest, and I absolutely agree with that one on Annex, or Ankans's part there. So that's it for the comments. So I think we're pretty much more or less kind of set on the moves we need to do. So the 3 things we're going to do is, 1, we're going to fire Brunette. 2, we're going to go get a replacement coach, obviously. 3, we're going to go and challenge all of our players to actually, kind of fit the system and scheme fit a little bit better here. But we might go through some coaching changes here over the next year or 2. Sometimes the best coaches aren't always available. Nigel's tail is right in the way. Yes, Nigel is here. He doesn't like when I cuddle him this much, but he's still happy. So, anyways, Nigel's here with us, obviously, but let's see. So if we go to coaching staff, obviously Brunette is the best coach available. He's a forward coach, but we also have quite a bit of coach cap space to play with, so we could hire a different guy and just demote. Yeah, we could very easily just demote Brunette to assistant coach. Jared Bednar would be an awesome scheme fit, I think, for this team. At least for the defensive side of things, he looks like a really solid coach. And for the most part, fits pretty well with a lot of our players. He's especially a good fit with guys like Dupont and Jorgen Carlson, so that is awesome. Joakim Kamel's a really good fit second line there too, which is great. honestly, this, like, Bednar might be the option. He wants a massive salary, so we might not be able to pay that, but that's an option. Bruce Cassidy is not a particularly bad scheme fit either, but doesn't fit quite as nicely with a lot of our guys. He's more like Forsberg, Waugh, Matthew Wood. Those guys fit well, so we kind of want better players than that fitting nicely in here. Looks like everybody else isn't a real coach, so I think Bednar's for sure the move we want to go with, but we don't have enough coaching space right now to do that. So let's see if we can somehow jack up our coaching budget. Yeah, we can't really. So it's 5.7 million, which still isn't even enough to pay Bednar. That's unfortunate. So I doubt we'll be able to actually pay Jared Bednar. That's really too bad. Yeah, we're not going to be doing a lot with scouting or anything like that, so if we get any draft steals, that will be a miracle, but we'll see. I wish we could get Jared Bednar. That would just be such an awesome pickup for this team. It'd be exactly what we need, but... So yeah, it's just not going to be possible for us to sign a guy like... Yeah, we're just not going to be able to get a guy like Jared Bednar. That's just not really a possibility for this team, which is unfortunate because I think he does fit our system quite nicely. I think this coach is going to be very good too, Ricard Vlasic. He's definitely more of an associate coach, but we can definitely afford that. So let's see if we can pay him like 1.35 million or so and then promote him within our system. I think that's really going to have to be the play here. So we're going to just demote this guy to assistant for now, which is fine. Brandon Ellington. And then, yeah, obviously we've got Andrew Brunette, but Brunette's a great coach, but yeah, our system fit with him is just not great for the players we've currently got and the guys that are coming up the system. So something to consider, but yeah, we are going to continue on here. Don't think we're making the playoffs. And Maggie's going out now. He doesn't want to be here if we have to fire Burnett, which I think is fair. Okay. On top of that, we're also going to go with everybody but Schaefer and Riedel. So all these new guys, we're going to challenge them to win the Calder. So I didn't know, at least I haven't tried it yet, where you challenge these guys to win an award if it actually bumps up their stats or anything like that. So we can try doing this with all of our guys. I don't know if it's really going to make much of an impact, but you never know. That will be crazy if we have any of these guys jump to a franchise potential. That would just be insane. I guess it does actually say there, potential is likely to increase. Because, yeah, potential likelihood increase, plus 10 management morale. Yeah, okay, so yeah, why not? Let's challenge every guy to the Calder. Oh, consider it done, says Alexis Joseph. Okay, buddy. We'll see about that. But that could be fun. It could be very fun. If any of these guys jump up to a franchise potential, then good luck to the rest of the league. Also, the name Demetrius is just a crazy name. I do like Joseph's confidence, though. Consider it done. We're good. Good to go. Okay, so I think that's all we're doing. That's as many rookies as we've got, which is all good with me. So, now that we are there, obviously we do have this draft class with Maddox Schultz. I'm not particularly set on getting any one of these specific guys, but we'll have to see what happens if we can maybe get, another center or a left winger or something like that. Like we don't really need anything from this draft, but we'll see how it plays out. And not only that, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe we have a Florida first rounder in this draft too. Let's see. Yeah, so we've got our first rounder and Florida's first rounder, and we got 3/3, a 5th, 6th, and 4/7. Jeez, okay. So lots to pick from. Hopefully our scouts can actually get some back-end scouting done in this draft, because otherwise we're trading those 7th rounders away. for like a 6th or 5th. So now that we are done with that, we'll advance a couple more days, see if we get this coach. Perfect. Okay, so we're actually going to just do a little flip-flop here. We're not actually going to fire Brunette yet. Reason being is I think that's actually going to take a big hit on our overall coaching staff. So we're going to go goalie coach just for a second, he's the new head coach, and then Brunette will be our associate. So 75, that's solid. Nothing crazy, but we'll see what happens with that. And now let's go look at the lines one more time, just because I am interested to see how the chemistry's changed here and if we can maybe improve it further. So yeah, that's interesting. The all the bottom lines get better chemistry there, but then the top line actually loses it. And then there we go. That's a little more what I was looking for. Ooh, we could get +4 chemistry there potentially. Ooh, okay. Well, I like what I'm seeing here. I don't want to just throw Karlsson to the Wolves immediately. I think that is going to damage his growth potential a little bit, but hey, overall, this team is looking nice. Riedel's probably going to be a second liner. That's interesting. Okay. Belchetz, probably also second line, so yeah, that could work. But Kamel also fits second line. So yeah, Riedel probably will still be a first liner. I think Alexis Joseph is going to be our 1C as long as he can develop. And Evangelista fits the middle 6 great. Demetrius Riley probably also fits the second line well. Okay, so the chemistry might not be perfect, but we'll make it work. I do like what we got going here. And yeah, Schaefer can really play anywhere with this type of system. Obviously, Karlsson, Dupont fit in the top end, which is great. And then if we go and look in our system at guys like Cohen, he's a pinch and cycle. Kazebnikov's pinch and cycle. So we've got those guys. They're going to fit the system great. And I'm not worried about goalies because I know our goalies are going to be fine. I also don't know why Reed Schaefer's not playing, though. Yeah, it's a little bit concerning. So we'll put Schaefer in on that top line. That should be good. And I think we are pretty much ready to go here. So, yeah. Our lineup looks a lot better with that new coach in place. And we will probably get a coach conversation here in just a minute. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. So yeah, looks like we got a lot of work to do. We're not going to set any expectations for the team. If we overachieve, great, but no expectations on the team this year. Just see what we can do. So, okay, so we do go 4-2-1 in preseason. So that's actually a solid start. And yeah, we'll have to see how this season plays out. Something I don't think I pointed out, or I didn't really pay a lot of attention to, was the player numbers, things like that. Yeah, there wasn't a lot that we really did with this, but Filip Forsberg's the new captain, Stamkos got an A, and then we also gave the other alternate captain to Matt Schaefer because he does seem like a pretty sick leader. So I think that's going to be good. And then, yeah, Joseph's 19, so that's a sweet number as well. And I think, well, we should have some type of draft class look now here. So, okay, Maddox Schultz is listed as a high elite playmaker. I mean, yeah, he looks awesome. Could fit our system quite well, too, if we do end up getting him. But I don't think we'll end up with Schultz just because we've already won a couple of lotteries. We won the Dupont sweepstakes and we won the Matt Schaefer second overall pick there. So we'll have to see. I don't know if we're going to get anybody in particular here. It looks like they're projecting our pick to be kind of mid-first round along with Florida, which, if that's the case, so be it. Really not the end of the world. This Nikita Sinekin looks interesting, so we'll have to keep an eye on him, but there's going to be a lot of guys in here that could be good. So, without further ado, we're going to get into the season sim. I just want to check the overall ratings of the team. I think our team is going to be worse than last year, but that's fine. Actually, maybe not. Like, our goaltending should be way better. So, my face cam's in the way. We're looking at 87 goaltending, 86 defense, 87 offense, 86 defense, and 82 goaltending. I think 82, actually 82 kind of makes sense because it does a balanced number between the two goalies, which an 86 and a 79 kind of makes sense. So this team's got a long way to go, but eventually they'll be good. Okay, so to start off the first month, or first half month, we go 3-5, so nothing crazy. We're sitting right in the middle of our standings, because apparently a whole bunch of other teams in the Central have started really poorly too. So yeah, we'll sim another month and keep on going. Alright, so we go 4-3-4 in the month of November, putting us at 7-8-4, so right in the middle of the pack. Still quite a few teams below us with St. Louis, Winnipeg, Minnesota. We're still worse than every team in the Pacific, and most of almost every other team in all the other divisions. Our division just sucks this year, which is actually quite funny to watch, because I thought for sure we would be, a very bottom-end team, but Ravensburgen's playing quite well. Forsberg's got, again, up over a point per game, which is solid on this team because, again, there's not a lot going on. Dupont's got 12 points, which is solid for a rookie. So, yeah, can't really complain there through 19 games. It's a solid start to the year. 5-5-2, 6-5-2, 6-6-2, 6-7-2 on the month. Okay, so not a terrible record, but not good either. Obviously, this Preds team is just not quite there yet, which is okay, but we are starting to see some growth from certain guys, which is awesome. I really don't think any of our rookies are really going to be in that Rookie of the Year conversation, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see if some guys start pulling away or things like that, but I doubt it. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the best rookies are Haminaho in New Jersey. Again, he's 23, not like 18 or 19. Ryan Rubrick looks great. Again, another 20-year-old, but we'll have to wait and see. I think Rubrick's probably the shoe-in with the plus-minus right now. But yeah, we got guys like Dupont, Belchetz, Merrick Nikas is up there too, obviously, but Alexis Joseph could be the guy. I mean, I would love for him to win Rookie of the Year, but I doubt that's going to happen. He's got the most shutouts so far. Rabel, jeez. Ravensburgen's got 3 shutouts, though, already, too, which is crazy. Like, he just shuts the door on certain teams. And as a 21-year-old goalie, that's just crazy good. Okay, so we'll sim the next month here and hope that Nashville can maybe bottom down a little bit more, but I mean, whatever happens, happens. Ooh, when we lose Viggo Bjorck for a week and a bit. Not great. Holy, the value gap there between Dupont and everybody else is crazy. Oh my god, Rossou's up to an 80 overall already? Jeez, this guy's dominating. He's a physical force. His puck skills, senses, and skating are not great. But, like, he's going to be fun next year. I'm not going to subject him to this Nashville team, but I think he's going to be a blast to have on our defensive core. That's going to be great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. How's Lysell looking? Still 77 overall. Okay, so not crazy good. Oh, he's barely winning games this year. Stopping even more goals against, though. But yeah, this is not amazing from Lysell. I was kind of hoping for a little more, but I mean, hey, if Ravensburgen's going to be our guy, that works for me. I'm not going to complain about that. And yeah, you look at this young core. That's our top 6 of the future right there, guaranteed. It's just nothing to really worry about. Our right wing's stacked. Our left wing is getting there. We still probably need another left winger. And yeah, our center core's good, but could be a little better. So that's where we're currently sitting at. I'm not really looking to run a ton of trades or anything this year. So, and we lose Kamel to an injury. Great. Ooh, Ryan Huska just got fired. That's interesting. Okay, so we are starting to fall a little bit in the standings. We've gotten passed by like Utah and Chicago by a little bit. We're not even a point per game right now, so we're looking at less than 82 points on the season. Ravensburgen's starting to drop off a little. He's just seeing so many shots, which is okay. That's kind of what you expect. But I have to show you guys this just because it's such a crazy amount of progress. Like, obviously, Dupont's jumped like crazy. Demetrius Riley and Alexis Joseph are rolling, but Rasu, man, Rasu is up to an 80 overall from 72. Like, he's going to be in the show next year. That's just guaranteed. Hurlbert's looking great. Bjorck's looking great. Lascelles not really doing it for me. Like, he's just not developing as well as I thought he would. So, that happens sometimes. It's just a nature of things. So, yeah. And then as far as the standings go, sorry, I hit calendar. As far as the standings go, we have got to be sitting bottom 10 in the league for sure. We are just outside the bottom 5, so we could very easily get there if any of these teams win a couple games here. So, but yeah, Winnipeg, Vegas, and Ottawa seem to be the 3 just tankers this year. They're all going for Schultz, which I could see him in Winnipeg. That could happen, but besides that, yeah, I don't know about many other teams that would really make a lot of sense for Schultz. So yeah, we'll keep going. Apparently our owner rules have updated. We're a conservative buyer now. I disagree, but okay. We're nowhere near buyer status as far as our team results go. And now we're just winning hockey games. Great. Okay. All right, and Alexis Joseph is now 85 overall, so he is going to get some first 9 minutes with these other top-tier players because I think he is that good. We'll put Wall on the third line there with some other, again, very good players, but Kamel just doesn't want to work for us, which is so frustrating. So anyways, it is what it is, but not a lot of other growth. Dupont's up to an 88. He's gained some other X factors there too. I think he got tape to tape and magnetic, if I'm not mistaken, which is awesome. But yeah, his points totals are just nowhere near getting a Calder here. He would have to... he's up to a +3 actually, so we'll see. We'll see. This Nashville team could be a problem if they start to really roll here. Like, I think a lot of teams might not be able to handle the depth we've got, but the defense is definitely the weak point, and the goaltending, if you get past Ravensburgen as well, is not great. But we're on a 5-game heater here. Okay. Losing a shootout, but that's okay. You know what? This could be fun. This could be fun if they're pushing for a playoff spot, which they definitely are right now. Ooh, okay. Well, guys, this may just be the first year of the kids really getting going here, because they just put together a full point month. They went, how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 0-1 in their last 10. That's got to be the hottest team in the league right now. 9-0-1. That is absurd. Forsberg's rolling. Alexis Joseph's rolling. Dupont's rolling. Like, we got a team here, man. This is gonna be fun. So we'll see. We'll see if March treats us nicely or not. Obviously, if we start losing a bunch of games, then that's season over probably. But things are starting to click here in Nashville. We continue the winning. Wow. Okay, so we finally lost a game there to the San Jose Sharks, which kind of makes sense. We're not going to make any big trades or anything like that at the deadline. We're just we're just moving. We're just rolling with this team. We're not going to sell any big pieces off or anything like that. We have an extra first-round pick for this draft, so I don't know why GM's getting mad or the owner's getting mad, but whatever. Oh, and Dupont's got a gold send it, and he's 90 overall at 18 years old. Holy, Landon Dupont. Blowing away barriers here. He's already the best player on our team, and he's 18 years old. Holy moly, that is a first overall pick for you. Wow. Okay, so the Nashville Predators very well might be making the playoffs this year. We are in a great spot with 2.5 weeks to go. 37, 28, and 9. And this team is cooking. We are, 5-3-2, so we are on the winning end of that record still, barely, but this last month was a bit hard. We put some strong 4 wins together to end the month, but we were on a 4-game losing streak there for a while too, so overall pretty dead even month in March, but we're at April, and my goodness gracious, is this team cooking with gas right now as far as the growth and development goes. Dupont's, again, already the best player on this team. Ravensburgen hasn't seen a lot of growth, but Joseph's getting there. Kamel should be growing. I don't know why he's still, not seeing any real, modifications or growth, but that's a different story. Russ, who's up to an 82. Oh, my goodness. We might have Cole O'Hara playing next year as well. He's another right winger that's just developed very soundly for us. And Lascelles up to 79. So we're going to have this crazy good tandem in goal here next year by the looks of it. So this will be fun. The pieces are coming together, man. They're really starting to grow here. Forsberg's got 80 points as well on the season. That is awesome. Let's finish off this month. I'll sit here with you guys and we'll watch it and see if the Preds make it. So, starting off with the loss, not great, but that's okay. We'll beat Calgary there, 7-4-2. Ooh. Okay, and we are going to have to pull a goalie up. That's going to be Yakulta. He's just so deep. Every single forward's 82 rated or better. That helps a lot. Our defense is not great, but it'll get there. Just give it some time. And 7-1 loss to the Sharks. That's pretty brutal. Okay, we got Annan back, so let's go like that. Poor Yakulta just getting thrown around for roster purposes. We beat Dallas 1-0 in OT. That's going to help our case for making the playoffs a little bit. They're ahead of us, obviously, but looks like we've gapped enough. Yeah, we're in. We just clinched there against Winnipeg. And there you have it. The Nashville Predators put up a 92-point season with a 41, 31, and 10 record for a third-place finish in the Central in just year 4. So that's a little more like what we were kind of expecting from this Nashville team in previous years. But man, 47 points for Dupont, 37 goals for Ruedel, 53 assists for Stamkos, and of course 33 wins for Joshua Ravensburgen. Obviously it's not 124 points like Austin Matthews, but still, that is... Oh my god, McDavid scored 73 goals. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay, so... And Hyman was an assist per game? What on... That's not possible. I'm sorry. That is not possible. I could never see Zach Hyman getting 80 assists. He just simply doesn't pass the puck well enough. But, geez. Okay. Anyways, that is our season. Let's go take a look at the overall league and standings and everything else like that. Again, I'm super happy with the record that this team just put up. This was again, we're well ahead of schedule on the rebuild. We kind of did a retool/rebuild here. But yeah, third place in the Central. I'm going to bet that we finished probably about 12th or 13th, somewhere in that range. And, just off. We finished 14th there in the league. So Buffalo misses the playoffs somehow, but like Minnesota and Utah get in. That's just tough for those teams. But a pretty darn close President's Trophy race within one game, essentially, of points of swaying that a couple different ways. But only 7 teams break 100 points, so that shows you how close, how much parity there is in the league here. And your worst team this year is the Vegas Golden Knights by a long shot, actually, by 5 full points. So they have the best odds. Where did Florida end up? Are they in the playoffs? Oh yeah, they are. 10th place there. So we will not have a lottery pick this year, which is all good. That's a good problem to have, not having a lottery pick. And look at the point production. This is beautiful. A huge jump there this year from a Steven Ruedel. I expect him to be in the high 80s, if not 90 overall next year. Again, he's only 20 years old, so lots of production and growth from him over these last 2 seasons. He's made a big jump. 64 points is a fabulous year for a 20-year-old. Never mind Evangelista. I think he didn't quite set a new career high. He was close on that. He was minus 19 this year. Steven Ruedel was plus 30. Tell me who the most positive impact player is on your team without telling me who the most positive impact player is on your team. That'd do it. Never mind Landon Dupont, though. 47 points as a rookie is nothing to scoff at. That is a crazy good production from an 18-year-old. 40 points for Matt Schaefer is a huge jump from last year. He over doubled his point production. So things are going well there on the blue line. Alexis Joseph scores 38 points, so nothing crazy, but 51 penalty minutes. He's a bruiser for sure, but nowhere near the team high. It looks like the team high was probably Belchetz with 66 PIMs. So yeah, 37 points from him. That's solid. Also 21 from a defensive defenseman in Jorgen Karlsson. Again, as an 18 turning 19-year-old, that's solid. I only expect that to go up from there. A little bit lackluster from Demetrius Riley. I thought he'd be scoring more when we put him onto the third line, but it just didn't really happen for him, and that's okay. That's going to happen sometimes. So Matthew Wood, down from last year. It's actually his worst season, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see him lose potential here. But yeah, that is the team. As far as our goalies go, 33 wins, 6 shutouts, and a .910 save percentage for Joshua Ravensbergen. It doesn't really get better than that. And out of our 5 rookies, I don't think any of them are going to win Rookie of the Year, which is okay. We definitely were the team with the most rookies. But I mean, hey, Dupont scoring 47 as a D-man, as an 18-year-old, that could be enough to maybe sway a decision, but I highly doubt that. Best goalie in the league this year, Spencer Knight with 44 wins. Logan Thompson almost tied him. They were very close there. So those were the 2 best goalies by far. Ilya Nabokov is somehow a franchise goalie for the Avalanche. Jeez. I wonder if that's... Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. You don't see franchise goalies too often. The best skaters in the league, Austin Matthews just beats out Connor McDavid there in the total points race, but it wasn't really close when it comes to goals. McDavid was head and shoulders above the rest of the crowd there on goals, and as far as plus-minus goes, he was the best player in the league. Most penalty minutes goes to Arbor Xhekaj. Go figure. That makes sense. And Fantilli's up there too. He must really play that bruising style kind of game there. 402 shots for Matthews. McDavid shoots at a 22% clip for his 73 goals. That is absolutely absurd. I don't think anybody's clearing 22% that, actually played a lot of games. Pasternak was at 20, so yeah, that's crazy. Those are crazy stats. Okay. As far as the best defenseman in the league goes, Cale Makar scores 80 points. Expect to see Landon Dupont up there soon. But yeah, still a little ways to go for him, obviously. Jeez, what a team. What a team Nashville was this year. I'm super happy with what we were able to get out of this team. So yeah, that is, I think we'll advance a little ways. We're very likely going to get Dallas in the first round. The only way we don't is if we somehow get Utah, but that doesn't even make sense to me really, because it'll be Colorado gets Minnesota. Second worst team will end up playing. It should be Dallas, Utah, but it might be LA, Utah, and then we'll go us versus Dallas, Vancouver, San Jose, maybe, I think, but we'll have to wait and see. And all right, the NHL regular season is complete. We get more than 36 wins, and we are rolling, and it will be the Dallas Stars that we play. So who are the other playoff matchups? Yeah, LA and Utah. That is how that worked. Oh, okay. All right, guys, so that is where we are going to leave this episode off. I know it might be a bit of a short episode, but then we're going to get another episode in for the playoffs here, potentially, because we might just be knocked out in the first round by Dallas. They're on a bit of a rough go, 2-4-4 in their last 10. We're 6-3-1, so we're at least coming up on a winning stretch, which is good, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens with this, because I really don't know how the playoffs are going to play out. I think there is potential for an upset there, but it's also by no means guaranteed. We totally forgot to do contract extensions, which might be a problem, but yeah, Riedel, honestly, the $6.8 million contract's not terrible. That is something we can definitely afford. Other guys like Evangelista, he doesn't really want an extension, probably just based on where he was playing in the lineup, so that is, I guess, fair enough. But yeah, we'll just have to kind of wait and see how these contracts play out. Obviously, Dupont's already the best player on our team. He's probably going to be like 96, 97 rated by the time he's ready for his next contract, so that is going to cost us an arm and a leg, but that is, that's just how it goes sometimes. It's a good problem to have, and we've got a guy like Rasu coming into the system who's going to be great. Yeah, this team is in good shape for the most part. There's not a lot to be worried about, and I am very excited to see what this team's actually capable of pulling off in the playoffs here in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to go down below, drop a like, subscribe, and hit notifications to show your support, and of course leave a comment, respond to the comment to get featured in the next video. But that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Etanyos signing out, and until next time.